Hello retouchers, so welcome once again to my channel. Okay, so if this is your first time coming across my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notified anytime I drop amazing tutorial like this. Okay, so in today's tutorial I'll be showing you guys how I retouch this beautiful picture. Yes, skin tone this picture and build the skin pores. Okay, how I retouch this picture from this is the raw picture right here to this. Okay, so I will show you the tools that I used in retouching this picture. Okay, the first tool there is this pack. Okay, this is my all-in-one retouching pack. This pack that you are seeing right here. Okay, this pack contains everything you need as a retoucher, as an editor. It's all-in-one pack. Okay, and every click there will give you a message on what to do, so it's user-friendly as a beginner or someone that wants to upgrade. Okay, so the second tool I use is my brush tool. Okay, the high-end retouch brush tool. Okay, so this is my brush pack for retouching. This freckle brushes, texture brushes, mixer brushes, hair texture brushes, highlight brushes, skin pores brushes, and smudge brushes. Okay, link is on the description of this tutorial and also my channel description. You can go and check it out. Okay, so I'm using these brushes. I use these brushes, the skin pores brushes and freckle brushes, to build back the skin pores on the image and the freckles. Okay, so the third that I use is the bronze skin pack. Okay, this is my pack for my bronze skin tone. Okay, so if you are looking forward to get such amazing skin tone like this, you need this pack. Link is on the description. You can go and download it. Okay, so it contains 17 brown skin tone. Okay, so these papers are what I use in retouching this amazing picture right here to achieve these results. Okay, so without wasting time, let's dive into the tutorial. Okay, so this is the raw picture right here. So the first thing I'll do here is to get rid of this strand hairs that is hard on her skin. Okay, and most of these spots that I don't want on the image. Okay, so and to do that, I create an empty layer, a new empty layer right here. Okay, so then I pick my spot healing brush. Okay, the brush is on hard brush. Okay, so I turn on the sample layers. Okay, because I'm working on an empty layer. Okay, so I just click on the stuff that I want to get rid of from the image to get rid of it. So during this process, you really need to take your time. You really need to take your time during this process. Okay, so these hairs that is out here, I don't want them. I don't need them, so I got to fix them.
Exploded with a heart your face corroded. But you just had to catch.
Okay, so right here, this is okay. So as you can see, before after. So now let me merge it together. Okay, or let me create an invisible layer above it. Create the invisible layer, Shift Control Alternative E. Okay, so we'll be working with this layer right here. Okay, so now I'll use my all-in-one retouching pack. The frequency separation there, I'm using the first frequency separation, which is the advanced frequency separation. So I click on it. So it will load, and every click will give you a message directing you on what to do. Okay, and it will load and pause here, allowing you to choose the amount of blood that will be okay to retouch your picture. Okay, so for the sake of this image, I will use this 8.0 radius. Okay, so in adding blur, it doesn't really have any specific amounts. Okay, it depends on the picture you are working on. Okay, so what you will be after is the amount of blur that will blur your image, and you will still be seeing your texture but not that visible. Okay, so click on OK. Okay, it has loaded. Okay, then this message will pop up for you, telling you what to set on your mixer brush. Okay, these settings here, the settings are used, so it will give you, okay, and it will pick your mixer brush automatically for you. So this is the settings I use here. My weight is on 60, my load is on 60, my mix is 100, my flow is 60. Okay, so yeah, the first brush is turned off, the second one is active, is on custom. Okay, so side brush here, I check this smooth brush is active, so this is the only option that I active here. Other one is deactive. Okay, so and my mixer brush, you already know it's on soft round brush. Okay, so I'm working with my tone. Okay, so let's retouch this image step by step. So you can see the way I'm mixing the skin. Guys, remember there are many ways to do frequency separation, a retouch picture in Photoshop. Okay, so for the sake of this tutorial, we are making use of this pattern. So, and by working on your image, you don't brush the highlight to the shadow, and also you don't brush the shadow to the highlights. And when you are working on pictures that contain freckles this way, try everything possible to avoid the freckles. Okay, so you won't destroy the freckles, because I believe that freckles are one of the features of human skin. If you have freckles, so it's not meant to be removed. If you retouch image that have freckles and remove the freckles, that means the retouching is fake. So let's check this is before and this is after. Okay, so the only situation you retouch image and remove the freckles is only if the person requests for it. But if the person does not request for it, you don't retouch image and remove the freckles. Those freckles are part of the human features. So, and when you are retouching your image, you work according to the shape of the body, structure of the body. So you see the way I'm brushing according to how the shape the face is. So if you're watching this tutorial and you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and like, share, comment, drop your thoughts. Tell me the next video you want to see on this channel. So you can see, guys, I'm trying everything possible to avoid the freckles. When you are working on the nose, you have to be extra careful. I believe that the nose is more fragile in times of retouching. anything that affect the nose will definitely affect the whole look of the picture. So while working on the nose, you have to be careful and work on it softly.
You were knee deep in my love, feeling proud. Then my lady lips exploded with a honk, your face corroded. Ah, but you just had to catch the queen. When the moonlight lit your jawline, you looked stunned but tried to smile, while my flower whispered secrets from beneath. For me to keep it tight would be a gift, a miracle delight. Ah, but you just had to catch the queen. That puff went flying, a loud achiever.
Let's check what we have achieved so far. Before, after. As you can see, the picture is looking softer but still natural. Okay, so that's the aim of retouching. Try everything possible to keep the picture natural.
Soaked in motion, you were coming in devotion. Then my coochie queefed softly on your soul. You didn't even flinch, king. Just said, damn, this girl's the real thing, and leaned back in to catch the queen. Oh, baby, you caught the queen with no fear, no grief, just believe. You're my beau who caught my queen.
So let's smoothen the hands, the fingers a little.
In the sticky wild positions of our after midnight.
Okay, I think we will leave this retouching this way.
You were knee deep in my love,
The retouching is nice this way.
feeling proud.
We'll leave this retouching this way. Okay, so
Then my lady lips
this is the before and this is the after. Okay, so
with a honk, your
the
face
next thing to do right here in this image is, sorry guys, let's soften the lips a little before we move on to the next.
when the moonlight lit your jawline, you looked stunned but tried to smile, while my flower whispered secrets.
Okay, so the next thing to do right here, I would love to pick out these hairs in her nose. Okay, so let me pick it out, and to do that I will make my texture layer active. Pick my clone stamp too. Okay, it will be in current layer. Okay, current layer, all layers. Okay, so sorry, current layer. So I picked on those hairs. Pick it out. Okay, so this is nice. So right now, what I will do next is to whiten the eyes. Okay, so whiten the eyes and freeze the lashes. Okay, as you can see, this is our reference image. Okay, so now to whiten these eyes right here, I will use my eyes retouch right here. Okay, so I click on the eyes retouch. So you can check the description for the link of this my all-in-one pack. Okay, so you download it for your easy workflow. So I paint on the eyes alone. Okay, so this is nice. So right now I will whiten the teeth. Okay, so whiten the teeth, I will put my brush preset here. Okay, under this my all-in-one presets. Okay, so I will paint on the teeth. Okay, to whiten it. Okay, so this is nice. So the next thing to do right here is to create an invisible layer. Again, Shift Control Native E. Okay, so this picture, I will take this picture to camera raw filter to make some adjustments. Okay, so move to camera raw filter. Okay, right here in camera raw filter, I will go to this my preset icon here, and I will move to enhance portrait. Okay guys, if you can't find this feature in your camera raw filter, you just need to update your camera raw filter. So I want to enhance this portrait here a little more before I take it back to Photoshop and do the remaining things. So allow these enhanced features to load. Okay. Okay guys, it has finished loading. Okay, so enhanced portrait here, I will move it a little up. Okay, so the gritty portrait here, I will drop it down a little. Okay, so I move to glamour portrait here. Move it forward a little. Okay, so here let me enhance the eyes more. Okay, so the eyebrow, let me darken the eyebrow more. Okay, so I click okay. Okay, so right now I will add some skin pores on her skin right now. Okay, so and to add the skin pores, I will create an empty layer. Then I'll move to my brush. Yeah, and I scroll down. Okay, this is our texture brush. Oh, this is mud brush. So I'm looking for this is our skin pores. Okay, so this is the skin pores brush. Okay, and here my foreground color, we pick the darker side of the skin for the skin pores. Okay, so we decrease the brush size according to the size of the pores I need on our skin. Then I'll just paint all over the skin. Take my time and paint all over the skin. So guys, if you need this my retouching brush pack. The link is on the description.
You were knee deep in my love, feeling proud.
So I'm taking my time to paint all over the skin.
With a honk, your face corroded. But you just had to catch the queen. When the moonlight lit your jawline, you looked stunned but tried to smile, while my flower whispered secrets from beneath. For me to keep it tight would be a gift, a miracle delight. But you just had to catch the queen. That puff went flying, a loud achiever. Now your face smells like my beaver.
Okay guys, as you can see the effect of the skin pulse, I'm still painting till I get to the satisfying results that I need.
You were coming in devotion, then my coochie queefed softly on your soul. You didn't even flinch, king, just said, damn, this girl's the real thing, and leaned back in to catch the queen. Oh baby, you caught the queen, with no fear, no grief, just believe. You're my beau who caught my queen.
Okay guys, I think I'm okay with this result. So the next thing I will do here is to change the blending mode of this skin pulse to, let me check, darken. Okay, multiply. This darken, this multiply. Okay, so anyone there can work. Let me check multiply. Okay, multiply is nice. So as you can see the effect. So right here I will drop the opacity. Okay, I drop the opacity a little.
You were knee deep in my love, feeling proud.
Okay, I drop it at 50. Okay, so 50 is nice. So the next thing I will add again in this image is some freckles, okay, on her skin. So I make another empty layer. I'll go to the brush here and pick my freckle brush. Okay,
When the moonlight lit your jawline,
remember we just added the skin pulse. So
you looked stunned but tried to smile,
let me check for my
while my
freckle brush.
secrets from
Okay, this is my freckle brush here, VAR freckles. Okay, so I pick the brush. Okay, so
me to keep it
remember the skin that I picked for the skin tone that I picked for the skin pulse is still there on my foreground color. So I'll be using the tone. So I reduce the brush size of these freckles. Okay, so I paint on the skin. Okay, so you reduce the brush size according to the size that you want to achieve for the freckles. Okay, so same way you take your time and paint the side that you need the freckles to be on.
When the sheets were soaked in motion, you were coming in devotion. Then my coochie queefed softly on your soul. You didn't even flinch, King. Just said, damn, this girl's the real thing.
Okay, so the blending mode of these freckles, let's change it to multiply. Okay, so as you can see the effect of the freckles here. So if you still need more, you can add more of the freckles. Okay, add more of the freckles. So as well, drop the opacity of the freckles to your satisfaction. Okay, you are satisfied. Okay, so this is nice. So the next thing to do right here is to skin tone this picture right here. Then we do the dodge and burn and add a little blush on her cheek. Okay, so first let's skin tone this picture right here. And to do that, I will create another invisible layer. Shift Control Alternative E. Okay, so now to add the skin tone, remember I told you guys from the beginning that I'll be using the bronze skin tone for the image. Okay, so link is on the description. So these are the bronze skin tones. So I'm using the first bronze there, which is the far bronze tone. So click on it. So it will give you a message. Okay, so you continue. Then you allow the bronze to do the work. Okay, so as you can see the skin tone, so beautiful. This is so beautiful. So if you need the skin tone, the link to download it is on the description of this tutorial. Okay, so the next thing to do here in this image is to do the dodge and burn. Okay, I need more highlights on the face of this picture. Okay, so and to do the dodge and burn, I will use my dodge and burn presets here. Under this my all-in-one preset. I told you guys this my all-in-one preset contains everything you need as a retoucher or an editor. So I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presets under this dodge and burn preset. So I will be using the first dodge and burn, which is the dodge and burn curve here. So this is the dodge and burn curve. So you can as well this gray as well make it more darker. Okay, so you'll be seeing what you are doing. So I will start with burning, with dodging. Okay, so my opacity will be on 100. Then I'll drop my flow to 3. Okay, so I will dodge. I will paint the white side. Okay, the highlight side. Okay, so remember the last brush I used was the Skin Pulse, the freckles brush. So let me change the brush to normal round soft brush. Okay, so this is the round soft brush. Okay, so let me work on the highlight side. Okay, so all the highlight side on this image is where we highlight more. Okay, so the shadow part is where I will burn. Okay, so the shadow part. Remember, jump burn is highlight and shadow. So let me turn off the black and white. Okay, so this is the effect here before, after. Okay, so if it's much, you can as well drop your opacity. Okay, and as well drop your opacity, your satisfaction. Okay, so I will add blush on her cheek here. Okay, so under this my dodge and burn button, and in this my only one set, I get blush there. Okay, this is blush. You can click on the blush. Okay, it will load. Okay, so now let me add the blush on her cheek. Okay, see the effect of the blush. Okay, so you can as well drop the opacity if it's much. Okay, so, and if you didn't put it accurately, you can use your razor tool to erase the side that you don't want the blush on. Okay. So okay, to add the eyes contact on this image, I have to merge all these layers together. Okay, merge all these layers together. Control E. Okay, so to change the color of the eyes, I have eyes contact here that contains all the colors of the eyes. Okay, but for the sake of this tutorial, let me just use color balance here. Okay, now I move this to green. There are many ways to do this inside Photoshop. Then this mouse icon, invert it, Control I. Okay, so I paint on the eyes here. Okay, so as you can see, so I still merge it and with this layer, Control E. Okay, so the next thing to do right here is again to change the color of the lips. Okay, under the mouth retouch in this my all-in-one pack, I have lipstick pack there. Okay, so I click on the lipstick pack, so it has loads. Then I will choose the color that I want for the lipstick. Okay, I will use nude. So I paint on the lips. Okay, so now the next thing to do right here is to I want to add more highlights on the face. Let me merge this lipstick with this copy. So add more highlight on the face. I will go back to my dodge and burn button. Then I'll move to glow and glamour. Okay, so right here I will paint on the side that I want the highlights to be on. Okay, and drop your opacity before painting. You can as well paint and drop the opacity later, which is what I will do here. Okay, so I drop the opacity. Okay, so move to my selective color, then I white and make my absolute active, then move it front a little to increase the highlights more. Okay, so now the next thing to do right here is to go back to selective color, move it to yellow, then move cyan on. Okay, so this is beautiful. Okay, so I merge everything, Control E. Okay, so guys, this is the picture. This is before and this is after. Before, after. So guys, this is how I achieve this beautiful picture right here, this beautiful retouch. Okay, before, after. Okay, so guys, don't forget, if you need this pack and all-in-one retouching pack. The link is on the description. You can go and download it, okay? For your workflow to be smoother, fast, and easier, okay? So this is the end of this tutorial, guys. I will see you guys in my next tutorial.